What's up, guys? So this is Zubair. Zubair, how much did you make last month?
$25,000.
There we go, baby. And how long have you been on the team?
I think I started in August of last year, so if I'm not mistaken, about 9 months now.
I kind of wanted to just hop on and kind of just have a conversation with you about what you feel like the things you've done right, done wrong. And I mean, you're in college still. So,
Right.
college student making 25 grand a month, like obviously you're doing something right. So I kind of wanted to just break all that down. So, kind of walk everyone through like what were you doing before this?
So before I joined Cole, I was just DM setting. I was on offer. I was DM setting with this guy because I joined his mentorship for some like real estate shit that I wanted to do. And
Motherfucker charged you brand and then hired you.
yeah, bro, he was like, yo, I'll half your mentorship if you DM set for me.
Oh,
I'm like,
how
all
much
right,
was it?
10K.
You got
Anyways,
five
yeah,
racks?
I got three.
Oh, all right, word.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
And then so I was doing that for a little bit and I was wasting a lot of like time for money. And it was kind of bullshit because I like had a guy above me, like a manager. He was like fucking 29 and was balding. I fucking hated that guy. But I kind of like I knew that wasn't what I wanted to do,
Yeah.
obviously, right? Because at first I was like, I was gonna just do this real estate shit, but then I was like, I don't even want to do that, right?
What made
So
you
then
not want
one
to
day,
do that?
huh?
What made you not want to do the real estate stuff?
It was a lot of capital up front. Like if I had more capital, if I spent that three bands on like on something else, that probably would have been like better. But I just didn't have the capital because I was literally freshman year of college. I had little to no money to my name. I was fighting scavenging for shit. So I just felt like okay, this wasn't for me right now. I was trying to find something that was more low impact, barrier entry, so I wouldn't have to worry about that big, that big paywall. Anyways, so one day. I'm literally deciding what the fuck do I need to do with my life, and I'm eating food, right? And I have my phone. I have it set up while I'm eating food, right? And I'm trying to pick a video.
Yeah.
There's two videos to see, right? There's one video. It's like a body cam footage video, right? Some like funny ass body cam about some homeless guy, and then there's your video, right?
Yeah.
There's your video right under, and I literally made the most important decision of my life. I'm like, okay, do I watch that video or do I watch someone like could have potentially changed my life? It was something about like how boring, whatever. I
This
forgot what it was.
this makes me
Yeah.
XYZ. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, might as well see what it is. So I cleared all the video. It was a 20-minute video. In the first like 30 seconds, you're like, if you don't watch the full shoot, like full thing, like you're a bitch. So I'm like, all right, I gotta watch it. So I watched the video, blah blah blah. It explains the whole insurance business, and I'm like, okay, might as well book a call with this guy, right? So I booked a call.
And the first call we
With
hop on, yeah, I'm just trying to get better at sales. Like, I mean, like, I just want to buy a mentorship. Like, how much is the course?
Bucks. Yeah, I was ready to drop. I had $2,000 my name, and I was ready to drop it because I was like, bro, anything is better than what I'm doing right now. And then Cole's like, oh no, that's just free. You don't have to worry about that. So I'm like, damn, okay, fuck it, I guess. So ever since then, bro, I think we had that talk in
Yeah.
July-ish. Ever since then, I've been here. There's real ups and downs, but the last couple months for us really all been clicking for me. So I'm great.
What do you feel like? I mean, because we have this conversation, and it's like for a lot of people, it just clicks, you know. And of course, like, I would love to just be like, for everyone comes in, they just fucking rip off the jump. But for you, like, what do you feel like maybe some of the main things you've learned from being here are, um, that have helped you like grow financially, but also from like a prioritization standpoint? Because like you're in school, you have other commitments and stuff like that.
So for I'll start with like what kind of like made that switch for me, and like kind of like mindset wise. So it was we were I joined around August to like November-ish. I was like trying, I was trying to get there. It wasn't clicking for me. I was like, okay, like I know how to sell a little bit. I was probably selling like $1,000, $2,000 a week
Yeah.
instead of what I'm doing now. And it was just like I was like getting by, I had some bills, I had some things, but I kind of just stuck through it because I trusted your vision. I trusted the vision I had for myself. Right. And then we had a trip in Arizona in January, and I didn't make any money that trip. It was a lock-in. I was supposed to make money. I didn't make nothing. So then I realized I'm like, fuck, okay, I gotta make shit happen. I have bills to pay. I have people that rely on me. I have dreams that and like shit I need to achieve. Right. And then you started bringing on more people because you obviously you wanted to grow too, right? You didn't want to be stagnant. you started bringing on more people that were a lot better than me and a lot more hungry at that time. And it really like flipped the switch in me. I'm like, damn, it's either I grow or I die. Like when you brought on Mark and Ben, like that really flipped the switch in me. I'm like, okay, now I know like I need to start growing because my philosophy with anything I do in my life is I want to be the dumbest in the room, right? I want to surround the closest people to me. I want to be the dumbest one there, so I can learn as much as possible and potentially, hopefully, outgrow them,
Yeah.
right? And I started adopting that mindset, and I would say like late January, or early February, and a lot of my sales just started clicking. Like I could do this shit effortlessly, you know. And we would always have talks, and you're like, bro, you're getting in your own way. And that was another big thing I realized, like mentally, like, bro, you're too smart for your own good. You know what to do. You've done it a million times. You're just not doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I,
fuck.
that's a good point. I mean, I guess what do you think? Um, like I guess you've tried TikTok Shop now. You've tried drop shipping. You've tried wholesaling. You've tried real estate. Like, why do you feel like this business has served you more and has been better for you than any of the other ones that you've been in?
Well, one's I think off the bat is I didn't have to pay for anything. The only thing I had to pay was for my tests, right? My test and my home license, and that was less than $100. So the barrier to enter is really easy for me, and I realized like I only have upside. You know, I'm not putting money into this. I'm literally like it's all dependent on how much I want to work and how much I want to make money. Like
Yeah.
one thing you would tell me is if you want a part-time income, you're gonna work part-time hours, you know, with the job. And that's true. I've seen it with people. But if you want full-time income like how you have it, then you need to work full-time hours even more, you
Yeah.
know?
I think
So
I think that, and then also like I mean, bro, it's like you're not having to guess nothing, you know? Like for like you're drop shipping, you're running like a whatever. It's like, dude, I don't know what ads do I run, you know? I know we
yeah,
were talking
yeah,
about this like when you were doing that, what ads do I run? What I don't know what product to do. It's like, bro, like we already got everything figured out. Just come in and execute. Like that's all you got to do. Other
100%.
than that, like we've also been around in the life insurance space. I would say my question to you is like, what do you think um, has been has led you to have the success here rather than somewhere else, you know? Like, what would you say, like, the pros of the way we do things is?
So I would say this 100%. I've heard this like this like thing about life insurance where when I joined you, like buying leads and all these things, right? A lot of like buying leads, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money to make money. Like the other week, you showed us a guy that made 20,000 but spent 10,000 on leads. Right? Realistically, after everything, he probably made like 5,000. You know,
Yeah.
and the one great thing about like was like joining you I don't think I've ever paid for these. Like I swear I don't think I've ever paid for like leads at all.
Maybe for a little
Wait,
bit, like a month.
no, those are inbounds, and like
Yeah.
that's like that's I don't even count that as like paying. You know, that's like if I'm like I think an actual
Yeah.
a sheet of leads I've never paid for.
Yeah.
Right? It's like it's a blessing.
I'm low key the
It's
least
just
even, bro. I just be having
you
needs
are.
and shit.
You just have leads like I remember one time you're like I just loaded 60,000 leads in the data. I don't know what the fuck. So, like, I think that was, like, the biggest pros for me, and, like, because I know a lot of people struggle, especially in life insurance, why so many people don't see success is obviously they're writing bad business, and they're buying too many leads and writing bad business and not knowing how to do, like, do the basic stuff. So, I think 100% for you is just, like, the leads, like, that really, like, blessed me.
Yeah. Makes sense. And would you say that's the main thing, or do you think there's anything else?
With you, like, the leadership too and, like, the accessibility. 100%. Like, you would tell me to you would reach out to me like no one else would, you know, just because you want to see my success. Like, you would be like, "Where are you at?" You know, why aren't you in the morning?" Like, blah, blah, because I asked you to push me and you delivered, right? You're not someone to just half-ass on your promise because it's failing you and it's like it's failing me as well, you know?
I mean,
So
well, it's like we had a conversation, you know? We had a conversation a while ago. I told you I was gonna help you make money. And as long as you show up, like, bro, I'll show up
yeah,
for you. I think that's like a something that a lot of people might not know. Like when they're watching a video like this is like, bro, like if we work together, we're gonna work together. Right. So
100%.
we're gonna be talking all day, every day. Like, bro, you're not getting away from me. You tell me you want to make money, like I'm taking you there, you know?
Yeah,
But
100%.
I would say a few more things. Like one is somebody that maybe has been watching the videos, or maybe this is like the first video they've seen of mine, and either they're like, damn, this looks pretty interesting, I don't know, or they've been watching videos, they just haven't taken the jump to start working with me yet or working with us yet. I guess what would you
Mhm.
say to them?
It's supposed to be scary, bro. The best shit never comes easy, right? And when you have that moment of like, I don't know if I should do this, like maybe blah blah blah, this doubt, that's when you jump, right? Because you're never gonna know. You're always gonna be stuck in this analysis paralysis mode of like, should I do it, should I not? And then you're gonna look back maybe 5 years from now, where say your peers, one of your friends was also watching that video, was like and started doing it, and how far ahead he is, you know? So it's literally like you just gotta take the leap. It's a leap of faith, right?
Yeah,
So I would just like when it's scary, you have to jump.
for sure. Other than that, like, what's next for you? I know, like, 25 grand at what, 19, 20 years old in college. Like, what do you think's next for you?
Next for me, building, 100%. You've been trying to instill this to me a lot of building a team, build a team, build a team, build a team, right? Because you always tell me you're a great leader. You see this potential in me. Like you're like you know how to sell. You should teach others like how you're doing it, how I've done it with you, right? Because not only will it benefit you in the long run, it'll get you through the goals you want to get to faster, and you can just be managing, you know? And that's a big thing I want to do because one thing, especially in online money space, I've been trying to do is pay it forward, right? I want to be able to have someone bring someone on, know I can help them build up to what they want to get to, whether it's 10K, 20K, whatever, right? And let them like feel this like fulfillment, right? Because it'll make me happy as well that I was able to change someone's life.
Yeah,
So that's probably the biggest thing right now.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's I think coaching and selling are two different skills. And I think like what got you to where you're at today isn't going to get you to the next level. And I think like you learning how to be a coach, how to still keep your still be a student of the game and pay your debt and be able to continue to learn like ignorance that I'm saying and continue to learn, 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 whether and continue over time, whether it's sales related, whether it's leadership related, and just keep growing as an individual. But big things coming for sure. I mean, other than that, I guess kind of last thing, is there anything else you want to touch over? Anything you've learned, anything you want to say to the people or anything like that?
I've learned one thing, it's just not easy, you know? Anything you do with making money or getting your dream body or any of that stuff, like nothing comes easy, right? So the moment you take the leap of faith, you have to realize like you have to work for it. And the one thing I love about sales is your hard work is like the amount of work you put in is the results you can get out of it,
Yeah.
right? You're always advocating. When people are like, why am I not hitting X amount per week? Why am I not doing this? So you're like, what are your hours, right? How much are you working? You're like, if you're not working minimum of X amount of hours, you're not gonna get X results. You're just gonna get shit results, part-time results. So that really like flipped the switch. I remember the first 2 days working, right? I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You're like, okay, you gave me a lead sheet of like 1,600 people.
Yeah.
I first thought that was like, what the fuck, right? And then you're like, call 400 a day.
Yeah.
I probably hit like 200 in my first day, right? Second day, um, this is another thing that I realized, like how much you're like willing to like go the extra mile for me, right? And like how like real you'll keep it. So second day, I was like, bro, fuck, I'm not trying to work 14-hour days, right? I'm just gonna scroll. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna work 2 hours, scroll for like an hour, 2 hours, go eat lunch, play the game for a little bit, come back, do this, blah blah blah, start scrolling, right?
Yeah.
And then I would see there was this one guy that dropped like probably like 3 or 4 policies that day. I'm like, fuck, bro, how did he do it?
Yeah.
Right? So I call Cole at the end of the day. I'm like, yo, bro, like, how do I?
All right, we finished that, but my computer died and I guess it just stopped recording. But we only had 2 more minutes. Basically, what we were talking about is how there's so much information online that it almost confuses people. Where it's like, holy shit, I don't know if I need to do this, this, this. Like the world has no lack of information now with AI, YouTube, Instagram, etc. Especially with online business and making money. But there's a lack of people implementing stuff. And so I think when you get somebody to work with you, like a mentor or something like that, it's all that they're doing is they're providing some information, of course, but they're helping you implement. They're helping you implement quicker, and they're helping you like they're holding you accountable and keeping you on track to how fast you should be growing. So yeah, we take around like 2 people onto the sales team a month, like 1 to 2 depending on the talent. Um, if you want to be mentored by me one on one for free, like me and Zubair were saying, we'll become very close. I've met Zubair in person like 5 times now, and you're a dog. Like you're willing to work 12 hours a day. DM me on Instagram. My Instagram's below. We'll talk. We'll hop on a call. We'll see if you're a good fit. If not, no worries. Keep enjoying the content. Zubair is going to be a fucking killer. He already is. 6-figure months for him in the next year at the very least. Profit. But